things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 49 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They go play action here on first down. He's got his tight end. It's on the way to Abraham. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Here we go, set. 10 cycles.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's 2nd and 8. That one complete out to Dodson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Black Knights will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
Oh my, come on, bro. Like, what kind of animation is that?
Going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They're going to look to throw. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the run.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws the incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick here is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Detectives can't find anyone who saw the shooting. No, we don't really have any witnesses on scene that are willing to talk. Once they learn additional information, maybe they'll call us.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Take it at about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juice. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jahan Jackson from 21 yards away. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. Fourth down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
They'll look to throw.
I ain't gonna try to get there.
Incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
Get it. Warriors 70. 1918.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's a Titans touchdown.
I already knew he was going
A
up.
great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll try the right side with Bell.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 45. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10.
On play action, they'll throw.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll give this to Bell running right. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Back to throw now on second and 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Black Knights Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone, and with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. That one's taken in by Spears.
Come on, bro.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards there, a big one. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Garcia decides to bring the hot side to question.
Ready, set.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's not away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now.
Yeah.
Got to take some chances.
Yeah, we ran it.
Ball in the air and just see what happens.
Yeah.
This defense knows that all too well.
Okay, ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. This offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
That ain't going to make it.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Ah, ran past the spot.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
I ran past the spot.
Coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw again. And this is
Let me get that.
intercepted.
Let me get that. Let me get that. I need that. Let me get that, huh?
Unfortunately for them, it turned out to be.
Let me get that.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue.
Let me get that.
Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Let me get
A
that.
bit of a lane there, took advantage of it.
Let me get
7
that.
there on the first down.
You don't need that.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that.
You don't need that.
Quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning.
You don't need that.
Trying to ice a game. Plenty of time.
Get him out the field, bro.
Being able to give the ball to his big runner.
Get him out the field.
Away and try and finish off a game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to get this one to McBride. And they get this well past.
Get him out the field.
Before being stopped just before the 35. Good yard.
Get him out the field, dog.
That play good for 30 and a first.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there. A breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end.
Get him out the field.
No one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
A first down run for Bell, not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's second down.
Get him out the field.
You got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down.
Get him out the field.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try to stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And this
That's
is
a legal forward pass.
for the moment, it's a touchdown. Multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. They'll drop the throw.
Got it.
Touchdown. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 70. And the Black Knights are on their way to a 2-0 start. I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take another shot here. He's got him in. Complete. Still going.
That's the only way you're going to get it.
Touchdown.
That's the only way you're going to get it.
A big play there.
That's the only way you're going to get it.
And the Titans get a bit closer.
That's the only way you're going to get it.
Lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD.
Only way.
Well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to...
Yeah.
Gets there and he goes
Yeah.
down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd
I'll take that. I'll take that.
And the Titans
Got
in
him.
great shape
Got him.
as they take over at
Yep.
the 46-yard line.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield
Yep.
and down to the 46. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now they'll change things up.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell.
And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Stanley. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown!
Terry McLaurin with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when they try to get this money for the rent, for the Cadillac and get money spent. Have a whole lot of chicken jumping ship.
Following the touchdown,
you know it's hard out here. You know it's hard out here. You know it's hard out here.
As this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
You know it's hard out here. Lego. Lego.
Let's go now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
Ooh, boy, let me get that.
With the other offense.
Let me get that. Let me get
Now it's not a
that.
total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flushed out.
Come here.
Addie wisely will throw that one away.
Come
We've seen
here.
this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That's caught inside the 20. That's a Titans touchdown.
That's the only way the nigga gon' score. That's the only way he gon' score.
Cut into that deficit. Slide for the PAT.
Cheeks, boy, you cheeks.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
You cheeks.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee.
Cheats,
and he'll
boy.
take over at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts.
Cheats, boy.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
You
They've called his number a lot
boy.
this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to
cheats, boy. Spin that lamp.
make sure you get in shape.
4 yards
Spin that.
gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Spin that.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Spin that.
6.
Spin that.
Now back to throw.
Got him. Die.
That is Cole.
Yee.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and
Die.
down the right sideline.
Yee. Let go.
Jahan Dotson.
Let go.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Black Knights are able to stretch out their lead.
Let go.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
Let go.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
Let go.
Touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
No.
And he's able to get this across the 20,
No.
not by much, as he's marked down officially
You
at the
already
21.
know. That's what. You know what it is.
The Titans
Yeah, you know
offense
what
set
it
to
is.
begin the drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward.
They nigga caught that for real.
Upside this game has been, even
Come on, bro.
might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Come on.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Come here, nigga.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Jonathan
Come here.
Allen, the former 1st-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
He's going to let it fly.
Ain't gonna get that this time, nigga.
Complete. As time has run out.
Sweet cheeks. Sweet cheeks. Boy, sweet, boy.